Yo, stick around and I'm going to show you guys how to make some fire starters, reliable waterproof fire starters out of this stuff right here. Some barbecue lighter fluid, some cotton rounds from the Dollar Tree, dollar store, and some paraffin wax. Well, I like to use paraffin wax that's all broken up because it's easier to melt, but you can use regular candle wax, an old broken up candle, whatever you have, it'll work. So stick around and I'm going to show you guys how to make some fire starters out of this stuff. Let's do it. So you want to get yourself something that you could heat up on a flame. I got me this little cup mixer thing here, and I scooped me in some wax. Put about that much in here. So then you want to melt your wax. You want to make sure you are in a well-vented area. Do not do this inside the house. Make sure you're in a well-vented area. I am in the garage with the garage door open. We're going to slowly melt this wax. You don't want to burn it. You just want to melt it. You can sit here and melt it a little bit. Take it off the flame once in a while if you want. You just want to melt it all the way down until it's a liquid. Don't get it too hot like I was about to do. Just make sure you get it melted. It's going to smoke a little bit. That's fine. So after you get your wax nice and melted, you want to turn off your flame. So turn that off. Then you want to set your wax down. And then now you want to add your fluid. You want this to be a half and half mix, 50 and 50. So as much wax as we got in there, that's about as much fluid we want to put in there. So it looks like it's about a quarter of a ways. So we want to put about half. Don't spill it. I want to put about half of this. That looks about right to me. So after you got your solution in there, half wax, half charcoal fluid, you want to take your cotton rounds and just dip them in there. You don't have to keep them in there very long. Dip them in there, kind of shake off the excess, set it right down on your aluminum foil. Keep doing the same thing until you made as much as you wanted to make. Shake off the excess. Put it on your aluminum foil. Make sure it's nice and flat. Keep going until you make as much as you want to make. And these things are waterproof because they are half wax. So you want to set them here and you want to let them dry. You can use them right now if you want. I mean, of course, they'll ignite right now, but you want to let them dry for a couple of days. So yeah, after they dry, they're going to look like this. You know, not wet, not waxy, doesn't even smell. After about a week, they really don't smell. So you want to leave them like that, drying out. You don't want to put them in and close the lid because the moisture will get back up. So these are the ones we just made. It's good to move them around like this. And then tomorrow, flip them over on the other side. Let them dry for another day or two, and you're good. If they end up drying and they feel too soft and wet, then you put too much fluid in there. If they're too hard, then you put too much wax. But as long as you keep it a 50-50 mix of the wax and the charcoal fluid, you'll be just fine. So now what we're going to do, we're going to show you, I'm going to take one of those dry ones and show you how to ignite them. Also, just a quick little thing, when you do flip them around, the other side will look waxy like that. That's okay. In a few days, that'll be all gone. Okay, so this is one of the dry ones. You can, like I said, you can use them while they're wet, but then you're gonna get the fluid and stuff all over your fingers. So I like to let them dry out. You could store them away, whatever. And what I like to do is I like to split them in half like that so you can expose those fibers. You can kind of do it on the other side too. It's wet, rainy, cold out here. So I like to set it down like that. And then we'll get our fire striker and strike away. And there we go. And she should burn for a good couple of minutes. And that's a good flame there, man. It's a good sized flame. It's burning clean. It's just charcoal fluid. You can actually use these things to start your charcoals if you want. I did it before, put a couple of them underneath the charcoals. They burned all nice and even. She'll keep going pretty much until there's nothing left. Like I said, you get probably a good couple minutes out of it, maybe a little bit longer. Goes a long time. Pretty windy out here. I think we've been going for a good couple of minutes already, close to it. Just kind of want to show you guys how long it burns, you know. Still going. Almost 3 minutes. I'm sure if it was dark out here, you see a lot more flame. She's still going. You can still light up some good tinder or something on that. And that's pretty much it. I've had them keep going even more until they burn down to nothing. And there you go, guys. DIY fire starters. Thanks for watching.